Alright, what's up, people? Ryman. So, happy April 2nd. Well, it's 2nd in Japan. It's the 1st in America, and wherever else those of y'all behind Japan now. Big news, or the news you already know. I got accepted into the program, and last Sunday we had the entrance exam. I said exam. We had the entrance ceremony, and we met all the teachers. I saw all the other students, 35 of us, and it was really good times. Good times. I'm really excited, as I keep saying. I like school. For those of y'all who listened to my rants in the past, I really do like learning, and now I get to learn and get graded. Because, you know, what happens, see, I'm touching the screen, it's getting all light and dark. My bad. But anyway, so you know, learning for the sake of learning is cool, but now I'm learning and I get a grade. So now it's like, yeah, I got a B, that means I'm special. Or I got a C, that means I'm average. Or I got a D, that means I really don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so far I've been okay. I had 2 classes, I got a B. This is like my refrigerator here. Hey mom, I got a B. That's nice, Johnny. So the class was critical thinking. And the big point of that was, which I wanted to apply this to like YouTube world, but I decided y'all wouldn't really. Yeah, that's why I don't make so many videos now, because the thinking is so. Basically, this is what it is. If someone is talking, blah 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 blah, then you are supposed to look at that person and say, "And what is your point? So what? What are you getting at? Can you be more clear?" And you know, maybe you don't know, but most people don't have a point. They're just talking to talk. They're ranting. They're passionate. They're emotional. They're just talking. So the last thing they want to hear is, okay, so what is your point? Can you condense that into one sentence? Can you make that more accurate? Can you prove that? Can you support it? Can you... Like I was doing that with my girlfriend. Okay, so what? And she's like, ah! So in the class, the teacher's like, that's what you should do. I'm thinking, I know too many people that if I do that, they're going to hate me. And I know if I do that on YouTube, and I do sometimes, and it never works. It'd be like, okay, you believe that? Why don't you make a video and give me some more details? Or why don't... And they never respond. It's the easiest way to make them go away. But that's not what I want. I really do want to know what you mean. Because in life, there is really no right or wrong answers, right? There's just better ways to explain it, and so on. And usually people are not explaining it, so it's just like, so yeah. So that's kind of why I don't make videos, because I have a lot of things, like, I want to talk about it, I want to get into it, but then I tire of the comments that don't make any sense. And it's not like we can go back and forth, because you know, like, today, even now, like, I'm a nice guy, do you think? People are still writing those comments that don't make any sense. Like, the straightness of my teeth does not negate any conversation. It's just kind of attribute. Unless I'm like, you know what I mean? But that's the arguments. And so now I'm in an actual place where if someone says something, I can say, so what? And they're going to be like, well, and I'll be like, oh, my bad. And that's what happens, you know? And it could be as crazy as you want. So I'd be in class and I'd be like, well, and I'll pick some weird ass angle to go from. And people are like, But I bring it in. I'll just be like, okay, I see where you're going. Because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a rapper. So my background and my experience are kind of different from a regular 9-to-5 suit and tie kind of guy. So I have, like, the whole thing about arguing, they might say, yeah, people usually make sense. Like, no, they don't. I got thousands of comments that I have seen on YouTube. I read comments. They don't make any damn sense. And these are regular people, regular Joes and Schmoes who just get up on there and forget half the shit that they know to be true, you know? So I try to give that insight. And a lot of them, they don't use YouTube like we used to. They just watch. You know? I tell people. Anyway, so going to school, learning some stuff, and it's really, really, really cool. I'm really, really, really excited. And if you don't see me making videos so much, that's probably why, because I'm studying. And I wish I could say I'm so smart I don't need to study, but the truth is I'm stupid, which is not an insult, or I'm naive, or I just don't know. That's like, I guess stupid is an insult, but I just don't know, or I'm stupid about many things that deal with business, and I have to learn it like some of the things I'm thinking I don't. Anyway, so if you don't see me, it's because like right now I should be studying, but I was like, let me make a video now and hit my first of the month things before it becomes the middle of the month and then it's the end of the month. My birthday is coming up. I don't plan on anything special, just the tradition that I have been doing since I've been in Japan. I go to TGI Friday with my girlfriend, and I eat the same thing every time: cheeseburger, fries. They take a picture, we stick that picture on the refrigerator. Yeah, I'll show you later. So yeah, so something like that. That's about it. Nothing spectacular. Alright, another thing I want to talk about. I got 7 minutes here. I want to get out of here in 3 minutes. Possible. Possible. Now, it's my tagline: anything is possible, and I do believe that. Anything. But there's different degrees of possible. There's yeah, that's possible. And yeah, that's possible. For example, I get a lot of questions, because I told them, ask me. So I get a lot of questions. Hey man, I want to come to Japan. I got a 4-year degree, and I've been studying Japanese, and I got some money in the bank. Is it possible for me to come to Japan? The answer is, yeah, it's possible. It's like a 10. Then on the other side, we got, hey man, I really love Japan. I love the culture. I love anime. I always wanted to come to Japan. I don't have a 4-year degree. I don't speak Japanese, and I don't have any money. I'm going to save up some money in the future, but right now I don't have any money. Can I come to Japan? Can I live in Japan? Yeah, that's possible. But it really comes down to how hard are you going to work? What are you going to do? And that I don't get within, you could write a book. There's still going to be things that, unless you tell me specifically, I can't really help you. Such as, if you say you are an argumentative person, you just love to be right. That's what you write. And people say, you always love to be right, jerk. Then I don't think Japan's going to be pretty easy for you, because Japan is Japan. That's all I got to say about that. But if I don't know that kind of information, you could get here and then you would run into all these kind of, why you gotta do it like that? And they're like, because that's a Japanese style of doing it. And it's going to irritate the hell out of you. And you're going to be like, well, we should do it this way, and we don't do it this way over here. And all of us gaijin who's been here for a minute, we might have felt that way, might have even said those phrases, but Japan is this big ship going that way. You're not going to steer it this way. You're probably going to jump off or be thrown off, or get a little boat and kind of sail off, but you're not going to be changing the course of how things are anytime soon from the outside in most situations. So I wouldn't be able to explain that to you with that kind of, can I come to Japan? Yeah, it's possible, but there's things that just, so I just want to clear up. You can ask the questions, but if the response you get back to me, if the response you get back from me is kind of like, you didn't really answer my question, well, it's one of those questions where I would need lots more information. I need to know how you look. Do you look nice? Are you shaved? Are you a well-presented person? Are you crazy looking? Because they don't really like crazy looking people. So I can tell you that part. Hey, he's crazy looking. We're not going to have him. And that's not a race thing. That's just, we don't need crazy people. Now, can you pretend to look sane for a while and then be crazy? I don't know if you could. You know, all these things I wouldn't know. So, again, if you're asking me questions and it's like a long, and plus I'm busy, but if the answer you get doesn't really answer your question, then ask a better question. Now, I'm not trying to be like a jerk or anything, but, you know, if you ask the correct, and I got that from school. You know, I had this big paper, I was writing, and I asked the professor, I asked him some question, he didn't answer my question. I'm like, this mom, But then after the fact, he's like, I would have answered your question if you asked the right question. I'm like, I don't want to play these games with you. It was hard. I needed help. I'm not playing 20 questions with you. Da-da-da. But I get what he's saying, you know. If you don't ask the right question, you're not going to get the right answer. Even Einstein said that. I bought a little How to Think Like Einstein. And, you know, it's all about the questions. So, you know, for example, can I come to Japan? The answer is yes. That's not what you want to know, right? You want to know if you can come to Japan if you have no money. The answer is yes. But that's not what you want. You want to know if you can come to Japan with no money for free. The answer is yes. You want to know if you can come to Japan with no money for free and work as a teacher. No. But, you know, it could go on and on. So if you're specific with that question, I could be specific with the answer. As I could, because I don't know. I'm just a teacher. I do not write the teacher contracts. I don't have a business. Actually, Give Me a Break Man would be even a better person to ask, since he has a school. You know, he would probably be more in line with what other schools are doing. Yeah. And as far as we're just gonna end this video right now. I told you 10 minutes. We're up to 12 minutes. My bad. I guess that's my April Fool's. I thought I was gonna be short. I told you not. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. Rhyming. Shit.
Hey, what's up? It's me. It's been a long time. And yeah, how have you been? I went through a lot of stuff these days, and yeah, this video not gonna be anything good because I have a sad news. I mean bad news. Bad news for me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I think my